I grew up a lot on the boulevard in downtown Myrtle Beach, back when that was the most happening place in town. And family owned a small motel and a construction company. We did a lot of work downtown, a lot of commercial and residential work. Went to law school, in law school, I got to work with the South Carolina Department of Revenue and the South Carolina Attorney General's office in their criminal divisions. And it just got me really interested in the criminal law, because most law breaks down into either criminal law or civil law in the state of South Carolina. And in civil law, people are fighting over dollars. They're fighting over money. They're fighting over land. They're fighting over these tangible assets. But in the criminal law, you're looking at an entirely different animal. You're looking at something where people are actually fighting over your constitutional rights. You're fighting over, when somebody's arrested, that's when their rights are important. And I just got a passion for seeing how the system worked and how this whole machine churns. And it really, it interested me, and it really took up a big chunk of my life. And I decided, as a result of that, to open up my own firm, Hucks Law Firm. I did a lot of work with the lawyers at the beach, the folks now, at the time it was McCutchen, Vaught Geddie years ago. And over the last 6 years, I noticed I do a lot of work with them. And I noticed that they had a very similar outlook on the way law should be practiced that I do. We did work together. We shared cases together. We referred things to one another. And over the last 6 months or so, meeting with these guys in a more intimate setting, I've learned that we have a very similar way of looking at the world and a very similar way of looking at helping people. And we're so happy to be on board, and we're really glad to have joined up, to join on the same team with the folks at Lawyers at the Beach. And I'm absolutely love the idea of helping people even more. So there's a lot of times when someone may want to call a criminal defense lawyer. We don't charge to consult with people. We don't charge to talk with them and try to give them advice on the front end. So if an officer wants to discuss anything with you, there's nothing wrong with talking to an attorney about, hey, what's the situation? I don't know why this policeman wants to talk to me. Or what rights do I have? This is a question we get all the time. Policeman pulled me over and wrote me this ticket, but I'm not sure that I was speeding, or I'm not sure that I was doing the thing they said I did. And they were, and a lot of what we do is going to be speeding tickets, things like that. We do a fair amount of lower level litigation in the traffic courts and a fair amount of lower litigation in the magistrate's courts. But while they're small in the system, they're big to you. And if you get a ticket, or you get a warrant, the police arrest you for something, or if you find out that the police are wanting to talk to you about something, there is no harm whatsoever in calling a lawyer, and you can give us a call. We'll be happy to discuss your situation with you. We'll be happy to get you through it, because our job is to help good people in bad spots. I love it. I love to help good people that are in bad situations. And in many, many situations, a person, even when they are charged, is maybe not guilty of the crime, or maybe they're guilty of a different crime, or maybe there's a lesser thing that the officers overlooked. And in those situations, we can get people either out of trouble or get their trouble mitigated, or put them in the best spot that they can be put in with our abilities in the legal system. And that's what I wake up every morning wanting to do, and would be happy to do it for anybody that needs it.